Welcome back, guys, to Champions League podcast. There is a deadline live stream, and of course, in the 3 hours, there will be first matches in the Champions League, match day one, where Arsenal is going to face Athletic Bilbao, and of course, PSV will face Union Saint-Gilles. So, guys, everyone is interesting of the fantasy players, which are the best, to be honest. To have in your squad for even match day one on a specific date or probably for the long perspective. So guys, I'm here to make my live stream deadline team selection, and of course I'm between some dilemmas to pick some players for even match day one, and between chip strategy, because I think it's almost very good to have chip strategy for match day two. Despite the fact I never recommend to have chip strategy on match day two on early stage in the group stage, but I think match day two is more seductive, so probably limitless or wildcard will be better choice for the next fixture. But we must focus on this fixture and for the long perspective. I mean, because I told you that I never recommend to use wildcard or limitless card on the early stage, because it is probably very useful later because of injuries. Probably maybe there will be some good players which with high quality, and pick them, and of course with the rotation during last two game weeks. So guys, on the screen you just see my league code, my private league code, and please join in my league, and let's make a little competition between us. And of course, is this live stream or it's just a recorded video? It's live stream, man. Hi, hello. Okay, please join me in my league, guys, and let's make a little competition between us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thank you for your supporting during I was just uploading the videos. I just felt your support with your comments, and of course it's a huge motivation, and that's why I'm making live stream video this time. So guys, that's my league code. You can join. It's pinned in my description and also in the comment section. And now let's see my team. At this moment, when I was picking that kind of players, Lamine Yamal was feeling well, and he was able to play against Newcastle. But then the back pain has turned on, and of course I'm going to remove Lamine Yamal from my team. I'm going to make little changes because of rumors, because of some injuries. So guys, that's not the final team, of course. And what's the most important right now? I'm going to start talking from the defensive position, and Alex Meret. Sorry, from the goalkeepers, and I have Vicario, who I like the most with goalkeepers, because if you see the matches in the near future, there is Villarreal at home, Bodo Glimt in away game, Monaco, Copenhagen, and then on match day 5 we got PSG, the one of the hardest match during the 8 fixtures. Then Slavia Praga, Borussia Dortmund, and Frankfurt. So I think Vicario and even Spurs players are very good choice. Probably from defensive side or even from attacking position, because they just in FPL took 3 clean sheets out of 4 possible. So guys, Spurs are playing very well, and I think that Vicario will be great selection, but the deadline moment will be very important for our team. I'm going to remove Alex Meret, because I was hoping I would pick Alex Meret, because Napoli, if exclude the first game week against Manchester City, has very good fixtures in front. The rest of 7 is very good, but I think Alex Meret did not play in the last match in Serie A, and I'm afraid that Milankovic-Savic can start against Manchester City, so it will be disaster for our team. So I think I will remove Alex Meret from my team, and I will replace him with someone. Then what I'm going to do is that show you the news about Inter Milan and Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is dealing with back pain and was unable to complete a full training session with Inter. So the forward has traveled with the squad in Amsterdam, but is dubbed to face Ajax. So that means, guys, probably Kivu will not risk, I think, in the first fixture, and Lautaro Martinez is probably out. If not that situation, Lautaro Martinez is not that kind of contributor player in this season, just like Thuram, whose price is 8 million, while Lautaro Martinez price is 9.5. So guys, I'm thinking that Lautaro Martinez is not able to complete the match. Probably if he starts, there will be substitution after 60 minutes. So I think it's risky to have Lautaro Martinez in our team, and that means I will remove him with the price of 9.5, which is too high. I guess that I'm going to remove Lautaro Martinez from my team. Then what I want to do is to remove another player. That's probably Calafiori, because I'm just thinking that Arsenal Extra, the credible source just says that the predicted starting lineup is going to be like this: David Raya, Ben White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Lewis Kelly, Subimendi, Esse, Rice, Madueke, Gyökeres, and Martinelli. So guys, that means Subimendi and Rice will be great selection in a midfield. While I'm thinking that in defense we got that rotation already in Arsenal. So many players, many managers just recommended to pick Gabriel, Calafiori, Timber, but Timber and Calafiori probably will not be in a starting lineup. And we got lucky that Arsenal's match is first, so the starting lineups will be revealed, and we'll have all the information if it's true or not. But probably Arsenal Extra is so credible source, and I think that the rotation will be too high. But at the first match against Bilbao, I don't think it's a wise move to have rotation immediately in the first fixture. Nothing guaranteed in the Champions League, and everything can happen. So the rotation will not be that good. We can see the 11 of Arsenal before deadline. Yes, I told you that. Moments ago. We can see we are lucky because of it. Thank you for your comment. Thank you, it's appreciated, bro. So another player which I want to remove from my team, fortunately, it's going to be Pedri. Because the match against Newcastle is too hard, I guess. At St. James Park, everyone's struggling to play and everyone's struggling to win. And also Lamine Yamal is going to be absent, and that means I will have Rafinha in my team. But I'm just thinking to cost that 9.5 million to Rafinha in the first fixture against Newcastle. Remember guys, in the last year Barcelona just lost against Monaco in away game, the first match, 2-1 the scoreline. So in that match Barcelona lost the first opener, but then they were I think the better team than everyone. So at this moment I don't think picking Rafinha is must or not. So I want to have that pool for you, and I just interest your opinion if Rafinha is a must at this moment or not in a first fixture. I know that the next fixture is against PSG and they will be too motivated guys, but in the first fixture, is it must to cost 9.5 million for Rafinha? Even Barcelona is without Lamine Yamal, remember it. So that's cool guys. You just make your selection. Is Rafinha must for the first fixture or not? I don't know what to do. At this point, I'm just thinking that having Rafinha will not be bad solution for you. I have another players, of course, in the midfield which are contributive, and the price is less. But for the long perspective, they will not be that good, just like Rafinha. But the price for the first fixture is too high. I'm going to remove Kane also at this moment, because I'm just thinking that despite the fact Kane is in great shape, the first match against Chelsea, I don't think that Bayern is able to score that much, just like they are doing in Bundesliga. And Kane is the caliber of player that can score in against every team. But I just think that thinking that against Chelsea, that Chelsea will not concede many goals. My prediction is that Bayern will win with 1 or 2-0 against Chelsea. But I can't say that Kane makes that brace or just double. But instead, I just thinking that Olise is a better solution, and probably, in my opinion, Olise will be man of the match against Chelsea. Remember that, guys. Tell me your opinion in the comment section. It will be too good, useful, of course, and let's make little discussion because it's important. It's not prologue. I mean, I just want this discussion with you, and let's get the best team. And don't forget, guys, to join in my league, and let's make little competition between us during this campaign. It will be too interesting. It's the first time I have created the league, to be honest, the private league. So playing inside my private league will be too competitive for me, and of course for you. Do I have any question at this moment? What do you think about the lineups, predicted lineups? What do you think about the first captain on a match on a Tuesday? I mean, Mbappe will be great selection. Of course, there are others just like Gyökeres, which probably is going to be in my team, guys. Instead of Alex Merred, I have someone else to be picked. Also, instead of Calafiori, I have one player, Nicolas Otamendi from Benfica, because the first fixture is going to be good. And to be honest, guys, my huge motivation is to have long perspective team, and I don't want to have that second fixture, a wild card or limitless card, to be honest. But at this moment, it is going to be crucial to have the long perspective team. And Nicolas Otamendi, the second fixture is against Chelsea and then Newcastle in away game, and I do think it's a huge minus. But the first fixture against Karabakh, I just predict the clean sheet for Benfica, and for Portuguese team, I do say that Otamendi will be great selection. What do you think about it, guys? What do you think? Also, Sporting has very good fixture, and they are going to face Kairat. And in the Champions League, Kairat is going to face Sporting in a away game, and I think having Sporting player will be must at this moment. And if you have the cheap strategy that you are going to use limitless or wildcard for match day 2, it will be too good to have the Sporting players boost in your team, just like defensive player or goalkeeper. Luis Suarez as a midfielder in Sporting and others. Good, but just for this match. Yes, good. I just agree. Just for this match, but probably wildcard or limitless is going to happen. Like you said, not sure about the long run suitability of Otamendi. Yes, I do. I have that feeling. But to be honest, guys, Otamendi and Benfica always concedes goals in the Champions League. But Otamendi was famous for its ball recoveries. In the last season, if the statistic is available right now, in the last season, just 85 balls recovered and extra 25 points in summary for Nicolas Otamendi, and he was too good. Despite the fact he sometimes takes silly yellow cards, I just say that Nicolas Otamendi during the last seasons, he's the one of the best at ball recoveries, and that ball recoveries also takes that extra points. And also, guys, he's good from the set pieces. I mean, from corners, and he's danger for the opposite team. So guys, be honest, Nicolas Otamendi will be great selection for match day 1 against Karabakh, and probably against Chelsea. Nobody knows what is going to happen. Of course, Chelsea are heavily favorites, but I think that for the first fixture, Otamendi is good. I do boost, of course, Benfica is not doing well. They draw against Aroca, I think, because of his mistake. Yes, the age just an age, guys, but I think the ball recoveries are back. Against Karabakh, I don't see that Benfica concedes a goal. So Otamendi will be great selection for the first fixture. I have another player in my mind, Romero, Cuti Romero, or Mickey Van de Ven from Spurs. But having two players at the same time from Spurs, the match against Villarreal, and this is fact, of course, this is fact that Villarreal just won the 3 matches during in La Liga, and they have 9 points at this moment. They also transferred Mikhail Tadze from Lyon, great forward to be honest. And on the other hand, Spurs just had 3 clean sheets out of 4 possible, but it's a risk for me to be honest to have the two Spurs players, defensive and the goalkeeper at the same time. It's a risk. Probably it will happen. Clean sheet is high predicted from me, but I don't want to have that two Spurs players at the same time, because if Villarreal is going to score, it will be disaster for my team and a terrible move. So I'm thinking that Vicario or Cuti Romero, one of them is going to be in my team. But at this moment, the goalkeeper is going to be Vicario, and as a defender, probably Otamendi. So guys, I have another option in my mind, and that's about midfield, guys. Everyone, even content creators, even me, if exclude the last video about the best team for the matchday 1, everyone just forget that player, and that player is Bradley Barcola from PSG. And in absence of Dembele and Desire Doué due to injuries, Bradley Barcola, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia and Gonzalo Ramos, also Malu and another players from PSG just cunningly have the ability to play against Atalanta and against Barcelona even, because I think Dembele is out against Blaugrana, that's confirmed, but Desire Doué has the opportunity to play, but I'm thinking that Desire Doué will also be absent, and that means Barcelona is going to be heavy favorites against PSG on matchday 2, and even on matchday 1, Bradley Barcola is going to be leader alongside Kvaratskhelia from PSG, because when they do play, both Barcola and Kvaratskhelia, Barcola plays on the natural position while Kvaratskhelia plays on the right wing, and in the last match, just Khvicha Kvaratskhelia got injured because of the heat in the first half, and he was substituted out. Nobody knows if Luis Enrique is going to risk or not, but we do know that Bradley Barcola is going to start from the starting lineup. And during the last 4 matches, combined with the national team and PSG, Bradley Barcola has 5 goal contributions, 1 assist and 4 goals. He got just double in the last match in the French league. So I'm thinking that under 7.5 million, Bradley Barcola will be great selection for our team. And Atalanta, who just is not a good team to be at defensive positions. They are not the best, and good at it. So I think that Bradley Barcola, if PSG wants to win, and they have to win because the beginning is a vital thing in Champions League, I think that Bradley Barcola, with its current form, is going to be leader in PSG, and he will be great selection from me. What do you think about Barcola, guys? Because this guy just started very well this year. Just like it was in the last year during group stage, he was the leader in PSG. Then Kvaratskhelia was transferred and Barcola benched. So the rest of others just played very well in the Champions League. They won it. Nobody could imagine it. I was thinking that PSG would be out from the group stage, but they won the Champions League because of good work and hard work. And Barcola was the impressive player from the last period. Just PSG survived to be relegated out of the group stage. So Bradley Barcola and others just played very well last fixture, just like it was Vitinha from PSG made two assists for Barcola, and I'm thinking that he will be great selection for our team instead of João Neves. So despite the fact Neves just scored the goals for PSG against Toulouse, hat-trick, great 2 bicycle kicks, and I think one of the best hat-trick I have ever seen in my life against Toulouse. But I'm thinking that in the Champions League it is about quality, and despite the fact João Neves is too good and too quality player, I'm thinking that Vitinha will be better selection, and the price difference is only 1 million, guys. And despite the fact I'm thinking that Vitinha will be better one at this moment. If we see the last season statistic, just Vitinha was the best player for me. If I'm able to give that Ballon d'Or, Vitinha is the main preference for me, guys, to be honest. And just see the statistic: 7 clean sheets, 2 assists, 2 goals scored, 1 penalty missed. Okay, 67 balls recovered. This is an extra 16 points. 1 goal from outside of the box. Hello, Sigma. Hello. Just having Deadline stream. What's up? And if I continue, free player of the match awards. It's an extra 9 points, and Vitinha is that quality of player who can bring man of the match awards. That's always must be considered by us. Big man trust. Thank you, man. Thank you. Vito Fernandez, Quara. Yes. To be honest, I'm Georgian, man, and Hvicha Kvaratskhelia, of course, I prefer him. But at this moment, we must be vigilant and we must be honest when it comes to advices and when it comes to Champions League fantasy. At this moment, Barcelona is in a better shape, and he plays on his natural position, while Kvaratskhelia is attacking from the right wing. So that's a key point. Are you doing wildcard 2, free hit 5? Not decided yet. Not decided yet. But it's so seductive to have wildcard or limitless card draft for Matchday 2, because many good teams are going to face weak teams, just like Arsenal is playing Olympiacos. They are highly favorites at Emirates, to be honest. There is Kairat against Real Madrid, Paphos against Bayern, but how about Hakan? Hakan played very well against Juventus, but his price is 7 million. But fixtures are too good. First 4 fixtures in the calendar of winter is crucial. Let me see you in a case of Dumfries. Ajax in away game, Slavia Prague at home, Union Saint-Gilles and Kairat. Brilliant, just brilliant. And the rest of others are just bad. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Arsenal, Borussia Dortmund. If you compare first 4 to the last 4, of course, first 4 is a brilliant. Hakan is a great choice, of course. If we take in our mind the 7 million midfielders, I have Vitinha, Declan Rice, Hakan Calhanoglu, of course others in my mind. At this moment, I prefer to have Vitinha, but Hakan Calhanoglu is also great solution and great option. But after 16 minutes, I'm thinking that Hakan will be substituted out, because it's all about age. It's all about age. And in the case of Vitinha, I just forgot to say that when Dembele was in the team, was healthy, Vitinha was the main penalty taker. I'm thinking that in the absence of Ousmane Dembele, Vitinha will take that spot again, and he will be the first penalty taker for PSG. That's important. That's important one. Will Madrid win today? What do you think? Yes, I'm thinking that Real Madrid is going to win today, and I just predict at least 1 goal from Kylian Mbappe, because he almost scored in every match. He's in a great shape, and Mbappe just flying. He's in a great shape. I can't miss that kind of player from the first fixture. And if we see the fixtures of Kylian, Marcel against Kairat, against Juventus at home, why not? Real Madrid is going to be favorites, and just Mbappe is that kind of caliber. He can score against everyone. What do you think about Xavi Simons? Xavi Simons just played very well. I just watched the match from Spurs against West Ham, and Xavi Simons was that good. He made an goal contribution with his assists, but I have another players from Spurs, Kudus. Also, Xavi Simons is good. Brennan Johnson, Bergwall, but Johnson probably is going to be on the bench. So Xavi Simons, if you have free 6.5 million, and you are deciding to buy anyone else, Xavi Simons is one of the best options at this moment, to be honest. What do you think about Xavi Simons? Yes, I just told you. Then guys, I must buy Rafinha at this moment, to be honest, because of your solution. He's winning to be in a lineup. But I will have to sell some expensive players, because I want to have Erling Haaland in my team, probably Haaland is going to be in my team. I just can't deny his great performance against Manchester United, against Moldova, against other teams. Tony Frangi, cheap strategy. I have not decided yet, but I'm honest right now. Matchday 2 is too seductive. Necessary or not, probably I'm going to have cheap strategy on Matchday 2, limitless or wildcard. Just the difference is if I'm pushed to use wildcard or limitless card due to injuries, but the matches are too good. How about McTominay? I just told you in a differential video that Scott McTominay would be great selection. But for matchday 1, guys, he's going to play against Manchester City, and I don't think that it's going to be great performance. Maybe great performance, but in a term of UCL efficiency, I don't think that McTominay is good pick. For the long perspective, he's going to be good, of course, but this year the contribution is just less than it was a year ago when they won Scudetto. Maybe it's a factor of De Bruyne. I do think, but I can't pay 8 million for De Bruyne at this moment, and for even Scott McTominay match against Manchester City. But I can't pay everything for Erling Haaland, who has great performance, great shape. Contest team Napoli does not love to concede many goals, but how can I miss Erling Haaland at this moment with his shape? Probably he's going to score at least one. But we got many good players, many good forwards. This year, UCL fantasy will be too hard, guys. Too difficult, trust me, because many quality players, many quality teams, especially forwards. There is a huge array of selection, huge array of options, and of course, guys, what I'm thinking at this moment that Gyökeres, Mbappe, Haaland will be great free selection, but I was thinking to have Pavlidis in my team against Karabakh, but Pavlidis is not in a good shape, just like he was a year ago in the last year Champions League. So Vitinha is more worth at this moment. Yes. Even Hakan Calhanoglu is worse than McTominay at this moment, even for this specific matchday 1. So what I was talking about, guys, just see the date. Gyökeres, Mbappe are going to play on the same day, Tuesday, today I mean. Then we got Pavlidis, who is also playing today, and to be honest, in the strategy, it's not the best to have 3 forwards which are playing on the same day. Meanwhile, the matchday 1 is divided on the 3 days, and probably it's not the best option to have Gyökeres, Mbappe, Girassi together, or Gyökeres, Mbappe, Pavlidis, because they are going to play on the same day, so it's not worth. What do you think about it, guys? You can comment section, and don't forget to join in my league. The code is on screen, code is in the description, also in the comments, just pinned by me. And everyone is talking about Inter, and we can see the predicted lineup. For Inter, not predicted lineup, but we can see the injury news from Inter. Lautaro Martinez probably is going to be out in the first match against Ajax in away game. Even by me, even by every content creator, was Lautaro Martinez was the main character from Inter because of the good calendar. But at this moment, guys, Lautaro Martinez probably are going to face the injury, and he will not be available to play from the beginning. But if he plays, probably after 60 minutes he will be substituted out by someone else. So pay 9.5 million for the forward, and just for the 60 minutes or less is not the best option for the UCL. Are you going to go live during games? Probably not. Because during games we can't make any selection or pick any option, guys. So I'm not going to live stream game. It's not available for me, and of course I will be out before 15 minutes 15 minutes before game starts. So the starting lineups will be revealed, and we can make selection. I'm interested for with Arsenal, of course, because I'm going to pick defender from Arsenal. But at this moment, that Arsenal extra just tells us that the starting lineup is going to be David Raya, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Lewis Kelly, Subimendi, Eze, Rice, Medueka, Gyökeres, and Martinelli. So it's not the best. It's not the best option for the defensive side, because on the first fixture Arsenal probably are going to rotate. That's not the best for me. I mean not the best for Arsenal even, because if I pick any player from Arsenal, probably exclude the chip strategy on the match day 2 against Olympiacos. I just need that players, and Victor Gyökeres is that caliber. But in defense, I don't know what to do, because if Benji White is going to play on the Champions League, and Timber in the Premier League, that kind of rotation, nobody knows. We can just see that. What do you think about, guys, about the cheap goalkeepers? Because everyone picks the goalkeeper from Olympiacos. Alex Meret was great solution, but he just failed to play in the last match in the Serie A. So no Calafiori. If we trust that credible source, Arsenal Extra, Calafiori is going to be out, and Lewis Kelly is going to play. I wish it's not true. If I buy Rafinha, guys, probably I will not be able to buy Vitinha at the same time, because I have Hakan at this moment, which I want to remove from my team, and maybe I will have to remove Denzel Dumfries and between Acharbi, because Inter just concedes many goals in this season, just like against Juventus. They just conceded 4 goals, even from Udinese 2 goals, and Inter is not that kind of credible in defensive position, just like they were under Inzaghi. And in the new formation, I do think that Inter Milan is not the best at defensive position. So I would pick Denzel Dumfries because of the attacking movement, and for the calendar, because Dumfries is able to score goals again, just like he did against Udinese in this season. But having Dumfries and Acharbi, both of them, will be too risky for me, and I'm thinking that I will remove one of them, and I wish to remove Acharbi, but maybe I'm pushed to remove Dumfries. Nobody knows. We will see it, guys, later before the games start. So a best Arsenal defender, Gabriel. Gabriel steals the best defender from Arsenal, but price is too high, 5.5. Being honest, it's high when we got 5 million Timber, Mosquera 4.5, Lewis Kelly 4.5, Calafiori 4.5. I don't remember the price of Benjamin White, but if we trust UCL, he's injured. And if we see the Arsenal extra, he's going to perform. Nobody knows. If Timber will be in the starting lineup, trust me, I'm going to buy Timber, of course. Have you joined in my league, guys? I have a code here. Here is the code. You can join. Let's make a little competition between us. Let's begin this campaign. It's a first time I have my private league, and it will be important for me to make good private league, and the quality will be the main, of course. Do you have any questions? I'm ready to answer every question. What do you have before the deadline ends? What do you think about Sporting players? I mean, Trincao or Gonçalves, Pedro Gonçalves from Sporting, both players, because the match against Kairat, I just thinking in my mind, I have that Pedro Gonçalves will be great pick, because the first match against Kairat, but next match is against Napoli, so I don't know if it's able to, if it was to pick from the beginning two Sporting players. But what about Gonçalo Inácio in defensive position and his central defender? He just made 2 assists in this season, and I think that despite the fact sometimes he got silly yellow cards, Gonçalo Inácio under his price 4.4 million is a great pick. Also, his ownership is 3%. That means also he is going to be differential for the matchday one. If I buy Rafinha, guys, I have to buy another player from Arsenal. Probably he is going to be Subimendi for me, not because he scored double against opponent against Nottingham Forest in this week. I think that Subimendi has that quality to grab assists or score goals, and Merino and Subimendi both will have high quality match, I guess, because they were transferred from Real Sociedad, and the match is so vital for them against Athletic Bilbao at San Mamés, and I guess having Subimendi or Mikel Merino, they will be too motivated. But for the long perspective, it's better to have Subimendi or Declan Rice, but the price difference is 1 million, while you have Mikel Merino with 6.5 million, but no guarantee starting lineup for the next fixtures, because in Premier League, to be honest, there are Odegaard, Odegaard, Merino, Odegaard, Rice, and Subimendi. Sorry, they are just playing in the starting lineup because Odegaard is injured. Probably Merino is going to be in the starting lineup. But if we trust Arsenal extra, even not Merino is here. Sorry, I was away. Can you say who is the best Arsenal depth, most worth it? Gabriel at this moment. The price is too high. That's it. That's the only minus in the case of Gabriel. He's very good at ball recoveries. He's very good from set pieces from the corners. He just scored too many goals in Premier League. Even he scored in Champions League. And Gabriel is more productive player even than Saliba, in my opinion. But if Timber is going to be in the starting lineup, I'm thinking that I will pick Timber, of course, and of course I will save 0.5 million by that pick. Do you have any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? Please subscribe the channel and like this video and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which I have on the screen. And what's the most important, join me in my league and help me to increase the value of my private league. It's the first time I have my private league, so it's important for me, and let's make little competition between us just for fun. Do you have any question, guys? I want to have that team completed at this moment. So who I can afford, I don't know. Maybe one of the best options as the goalkeepers is Chevalier from PSG. Not for the second fixture because match against Barcelona, but combined Vicario and Chevalier will be good, because if we see the fixtures, 16 September, 30 September, 22 October, and about Chevalier 17, 1 October, 21 October. So the dates are not much in the case of Vicario and Chevalier. Do you play FC? What do you mean in FC? Can you repeat? I don't get it. If you mean Fantasy Premier League, yes, I play, and I have a content of it. You can watch it on my channel. What is FC? Please tell me. FIFA? Sometimes. No time, to be honest. No free time for FIFA. And even I did not buy FC25. Probably I will not buy FC26, not because I don't like it, because I have no time to do it. If I play FIFA, I have to stop the content creation, and I'm honest, I really enjoy to do this stuff than FC 27, 26 or 25. Now, probably I'm going to buy, instead of Vitinha, we have another good choice, that's Arda Güler from Real Madrid. And he just had the good goal contribution, just scored in the last match against Real Sociedad. He also scored against Mallorca. To be honest, he scored double, but that handball was fantastic from referees, and they told us that it was mistake to rule out that goal of Arda Güler, and we can say that he got double. He also got assist against Georgia in the national team, but destroyed by Spain. I think that in the absence of Jude Bellingham, Arda Güler will be in the starting lineup, and now he feels the pressure, I think, and Arda Güler will try his best to play and to perform. Even against Kairat, Arda Güler is going to play for me, but probably, guys, there will be rotation between Rodrigo and Vinny Jr., Brahim Diaz, Mastatouano, and others in the Champions League match against Kairat, because I think that it's vital to have rotations, and one risky move from me is to have Kylian Mbappe, and one minus only is that probably he's going to be benched against Kairat in the second fixture, while there is Gonzalo Garcia, who is also motivated, who had very good Club World Cup. To be honest, he scored in every match possibly, and Gonzalo Garcia is also a good player. Probably against Kairat he's going to play, while Mbappe will be benched, but nobody knows what is going to happen against Marcel, and Mbappe will get his minutes, I know. So if not the fantastic predictions, I do think that it's vital, it's must to have Kylian Mbappe at this moment in your team. What do you think, guys, about Haaland and Harry Kane? Who do you prefer? The price is same. So guys, who do you prefer in the first fixture, to have Erling Haaland or Kane? The matches are too hard. Haaland is against Napoli, Kane is against Chelsea. So tell me, what do you think about Kane and Haaland? Napoli does not love to concede goals. Listen, it's contest team. So, but Haaland is in a brilliant shape. So what to do? Arda needs more time to become a beast. Right now, he's good, but I think we have not even seen in prime yet. I believe he will reach his prime in few years. I just agree with you, but meanwhile, I'm thinking that Arda Güler is not central midfielder, and Real Madrid fans are expecting him to be next Mesut Özil. I don't think that Arda has the quality of Özil in the central midfielder, but as a winger, he's too productive, and maybe with his finest shot, he's going to be next Arjen Robben. Why not? Why not? Not Mesut Özil, but Arjen Robben. In a central position, he is too slim to be a central midfielder, because possibly he loses every position fight with opponents. But as a winger, he's better one, because his cross is too high quality. His finest shoot is one of the best at this moment. So I see Arda Güler instead of Mastatouano or Rodrigo if he's going to perform from the starting lineup. I swapped McTominay plus Calafiori for Gabriel. Oh, sorry guys, I just lost some comments. Now I see. Sorry. Why not Quenda, defender, Sporting playing Wingfield? It's a good one, man. It's a good one, but price is high. That's the first. And in this season, the contribution is not good, and Quenda just not playing 90 minutes, as I know. I just checked him yesterday. good solution. If you want to cost 5 million sporting defender, Quenda is one of the best because he actually plays as a winger. You are right. It's a really cheat from us, but I can't pay 5 million at this moment for the sporting defender. That means I have Gonzalo Inacio in my team. But Quenda, if you are able, if you can afford, you buy. Okay, I swapped McTominay plus Calafiori for Gabriel plus Güler. Is it good? I think it's better. But if Calafiori starts, why not to swap Calafiori to Gabriel and save money or just use for another player? Harry Kane, Victor Fernandez just told us why you prefer Kane at this moment. The beginning, Kane was better. At this moment, Haaland is in brilliant shape. The match against Chelsea, one of them is going to face Chelsea, one of them is facing Napoli. Both matches are very difficult. But Haaland is in better shape at this moment. But Kane also does everything. I don't know what to do. I can't afford Mbappe, Haaland, Kane at the same time. What do you think about Kane plus Mbappe plus Haaland? I was talking about it right now. I can't afford. It's a good options, guys, to have 3 of them at the same time for the long perspective, for the matchday one, but at this moment I can't afford. Just a case of money. That means I must sell Rafinha. And meanwhile, in my opinion, Victor Gyökeres is also a very good player, very quality player. Maybe in Premier League he is not that best, but he starts to score goals. And I'm thinking that in the Champions League, just like he was in a beast mode, he can do everything at this and in the group stage. And the first matches are also too good. Haaland is not stable. Yes, I'm agree with you. Haaland is not stable. Even Manchester City full squad is not stable at this moment. Manchester City does not play the best football, but Haaland is in great shape. So Katamo is injured. That's why. Yes, probably. But as I see, it's not matter about the player for me. Now it's a problem of money. And now I have Gonzalo Inacio with 4.5, and I can't afford Quenda. If I have 5 million, of course I would pick him, not Inacio. So Munir, your selection is good, is quality, of course. Kane has better fixtures in front of him. Match against Paphos, match against Brugge at home, while Erling Haaland has Napoli, Monaco, Villarreal, Borussia Dortmund, Leverkusen, Real Madrid. Matches are just harder than the case of Harry Kane, to be honest, at the beginning. But at this moment, I have Haaland in my team. Probably I will switch to Harry Kane. Nobody knows. But maybe not in the first match. What's the best formation to play? Maybe it's a first steps from you in a UCL fantasy. The formation is not important at this moment because you have ability to swap the players during match day, and that means the best formation is which is full of the players which are playing on exact day. Bayern will win the league this year. No, not that far away from the logic because they are playing very well, but it's all about the substitutions. Nicholas Jackson and others are the players who must swap the leader. So one injury will just make everything difficult. Also in Bayern there is Serge Gnabry who played very well and who just started scoring goals. His price is 6.5 and possibly he's going to be differential, but I can't trust at this moment Serge Gnabry. I'm thinking no, Hakimi is not risky. Uh, in this year, if we check, Hakimi has not goal contribution. I must check. Sorry, I will check. As I remember, there is there is not goal contribution for Hakimi this year for PSG. Yes, I'm right. From the new season, no goal contribution for Hakimi and pay 6 million because for him, I don't see that coming. And the second match is against Barcelona, where I believe, I'm sure Barcelona is able to score against them, and it will be another terrible investment from me in UCL Fantasy with Hakimi. Guys, I must remember you to subscribe the channel and like this video. I want to ask you because it's important for me. It represents single click for you and gives me huge motivation. That's why with your feedback, I'm here right now. I'm making deadline stream with you. Deadline in the deadline stream. I just having live team selection and share my preferences with you. And what's the most important, join in my league and let's make a little competition between us. It's important to be in my league because it's a first time I just made my private league and there will be fun, of course, between us. What are you thinking, guys? Rafinha is must or not? You can take you just choose your option in the pool. At this moment, Rafinha is winning, so he's going to perform against Newcastle well. The UCL managers are thinking. Do you have any question? I can answer it. I need more activation from you because it must be dialogue, not monologue. Do you have any question, guys? No problem, man. No problem. I'm ready to help you with my knowledge and my prediction. It's just a prediction, not a reality. So maybe Hakimi plays very well. Nobody knows, but according to the recent performance and the statistic and the future matches, I don't recommend Hakimi to be in our lineup. And the price is 6 million is too high. So if you want to pick 6 million defender, I think Denzel Dumfries is a better choice at this moment because he just scored already in a against Udinese in Serie A, so he's able to do that again. Right now, I want to sell Acerbi or Dumfries. One of them is not going to be in my team. But meanwhile, I want to have attacking defenders. And do you have any option instead of Acerbi under 4.5 to have attacking defender? I have Calafiori in my mind at this moment, or Timber. Also, I have to find another player instead of Wanaken. And right now I have 5 million in the bank. Do you have any question, guys? I can answer it. And who joined recently? I just remember you that there's the news, special for Lautaro Martinez owners, that Lautaro Martinez is dealing with back pain and was unable to complete full training session today. The forward has traveled with the squad to Amsterdam, but it's a doubt to face Ajax. So if Lautaro starts, probably he is going to be substituted out after 60 minutes. If he not, maybe probably he will miss. Eflush, good pick, 5 million. Yes, the match is too good, but next fixtures will be difficult for him, especially against City. Out Haaland in Luis Suarez and upgrade to Salah. If you're watching Premier League, Agelis. If you're watching Premier League, I can say that Mohamed Salah is not the best shape at this moment, despite the fact he just scored winner against Burnley, the penalty. He does not play best football at this moment. The price is too high. Mohamed Salah is the most expensive player, expensive midfielder at this moment. His price is 10.5, and I'm not going to have him against Atletico de Madrid. Probably he scores, but I don't see that coming. That Salah is a must at this moment. The price is too high. If Lamine was healthy, I would say that I would pick Lamine Yamal instead of Salah. Any news? Any Olympiacos Rodinei? Some Greek fans just told that he is going to perform, but not sure. So that's why I'm not going to pick him. For the specific fixture 1, he will be good player. Acerbi may be risky bench. You mean Acerbi will be benched or not? I don't see that Acerbi will be benched. Probably Acerbi, Bastoni and Akanji, that 3 player is going to perform from the starting lineup. There is Bisek also, but maybe he's injured at this moment. Because Bisek keen on to get injuries, and while Franco Acerbi just plays approximately every match during the season, despite his age. Felipe Delgado, what do you think you can Uzun from Frankfurt as a differential? Yes, he can be the differential, but Frankfurt has the most one of the hardest. Frankfurt has one of the hardest fixtures. Galatasaray at home is not easy. Atletico de Madrid in a away game. Liverpool home, Napoli, Atalanta, Barcelona, Karabakh, Spurs. No, I don't want to have any player from Frankfurt. Sorry. What do you think about it right now? You can tell me. Do you have any solution to play with Acerbi or without Acerbi? Well, who do you prefer, guys, for the matchday 1? Rafinha or Vinny Jr.? While Rafinha got brace against Valencia, Vinny Jr. against Real Sociedad. He was good, but in terms of fantasy, he was not the best. So, guys, at this moment, Vinny can do everything, but having so many Real Madrid players is not recommended and not able, because I have Mbappe, Arda Güler, Hussein. If I buy Vinny Jr., I will have to sell both Rafinha and Arda Güler, replace Rafinha with Vinny, while Arda Güler with another player, probably with Pedro Gonçalves from Sporting. We can see the defenders with 4.5 and most selected. Hussein, of course, the leader. Calafiori the next. Thomas Araujo from Benfica, but he does not play every match, so that's risky. Pava from Marcel, maybe he was transferred during that days he was playing for Inter. Acerbi, Ordonez, Gonzalo Inacio, Zappacosta, Gatti, Singo. Singo played very well in the last campaign, if you remember. 8 goals conceded, but 2 goals scored. Barcola or Calhanoglu? Barcola. But remember, the price difference is 0.5. Barcola is more expensive, but even their price is even. Barcola, of course. Why don't you change Marquinhos to Gonzalo Inacio? Let's say the price. I mean, Marquinhos' price is 5 million, while Gonzalo Inacio's price is 4.5. That's why. If I can afford 5 million defender, I would have Quenda from Sporting, or Cuti Romero, I mean, from Spurs, and I would swap goalkeeper. 8 goals, crazy. Not scored. He got 8 goals in his net. What do you think? I keep Meret even if he missed City and nice fixture from game week 2? You can make that kind of investment, but nobody knows if Meret continues to play the rest of the matches. No guarantees. And meanwhile, you are not just able to miss that second goalkeeper from your team, because it's a great backup, and you can afford, if you can afford another goalkeeper, you must buy it. Even Olympiacos goalkeeper, whose price is 4 million against Paphos, and maybe if your main goalkeeper will fail, the backup ensures 6 points. Which player did you say that you would change Gonzalo if you had 5 million? Quenda from Sporting. Actually, he is registered as a defender, but he plays as a winger. And he's very active. Also very fast, and he loves to score goals, makes assists in the Portugal national team under 21. But at this moment, his contribution is not that best. And meanwhile, I have no ability to pay extra 0.5 million for a defender instead of Gonzalo Inacio. Kato from Dortmund, good defender, 4.5 option. He plays. Yes, but Dortmund has the match against Juventus, where I'm thinking that Juventus will score goal against them. That's why I just read off Dortmund defenders. Another question. I was just scrolling 4.5 defenders with the ownership. Not the best players. We can pick also Eric Garcia from Barcelona. Probably he's going to be another differential because the ownership is 1%. But for the future, I think Ronald Araujo will be in a starting lineup, and even Hansi Flick thinking that Ronald Araujo is able to play against Walter Mode from Newcastle. So that means probably Eric Garcia will be on the bench again. Arne Boom. What do you think about Luis Suarez from Sporting? For specific matchday 1, he is good pick. For the long investment, I don't think that Luis Suarez will be good. But if you pick him, his price is less. His price is cheap, 5 million only, and you are able to pick another good quality players with the rest of the price. But I stay on my opinion, and I just thinking that Luis Suarez will be good for the specific matchday 1. And if you are going to use limitless or wildcard, especially wildcard for matchday 2, and you are focusing on a single matchday, of course you can buy Luis Suarez. Okay, cartoli var. Georgian asked me if I'm Georgian or not. I answered him on a Georgian language. Guys, I just want to remember you to join in my private league and let's make a little competition between us. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Help me to reach the subscribers milestone. I have my milestone on the screen. What do you think about 0-0? Do you keep Haaland? Yes. Probably I'm keeping Haaland. He is in better shape than Kane at this moment. His contribution is too high. He just scored double against United, 5 goals against Moldova, and other Premier League teams. He is also too good. Even City does not play good football at this moment. Not the best one, but Haaland is in beast mode. For the long perspective, Kane is better because of fixtures. Second fixture is against Paphos, then it's against Brugge, while Haaland will have away match against Monaco and then Villarreal. So maybe before the deadline ends, I will swap Haaland to Harry Kane or another player. To be honest, I would swap him to Girassi or Pavlidis for the long perspective, but both forwards, Girassi and Pavlidis, are playing today, so at this moment I will have Victor Gyökeres, Mbappe and Haaland, who are playing on this day, and that means for the strategy it's not the best. The first fixture is divided on 3 days, and picking 3 players on the same day, it's not the wise move from me. Yes, it is. It is a good idea to have wildcard on match day 2. Because there are matches just like Arsenal is facing Olympiacos, Paphos is against Bayern, and Kairat against Real Madrid, and Barca against PSG, and there will be many goals in that match. Even Limitless is better option if your team will be very good and very useful for match day 3. Maybe I will be forced to sell Dumfries from my team because of lack of the budget, and buy Pedro Gonçalves instead of Hakan, and buy another cheap defender. The main problem, Pedro Gonçalves is not playing full matches, so that's a problem, and I have dilemma between him or Trincao, his teammate. But meanwhile, Pedro Gonçalves is better, more efficient than Trincao. If you are telling me about long perspective, instead of Otamendi, you can pick Cuti Romero, you can pick Timber, even Akanji from Inter. But for specific match day 1, Otamendi would be good. Also, Romero and Otamendi both are very good at ball recoveries. The main reason I don't buy Cuti Romero at this moment is that I have Vicario as the goalkeeper, so double up from Spurs goalkeeper and defender will not be that good, despite the fact they just got 3 clean sheets out of 4 possible. It will not be easy not to concede against Villarreal, so it will be risky to have both Vicario and Cuti Romero at the same time. If you want to buy Romero, you have to sell Vicario and buy another goalkeeper, maybe under 4.5 million. Vini, Barcola, or Palmer. The price of Vini is 9.5. Barcola's price is 7.5. If you compare the shape, Barcola is better at this moment. I would buy Barcola. That's why I'll have him on the match day 1. I can't trust Palmer. He scored the goal, but I don't trust him against Chelsea. Olise and Hussein or Calhanoglu and 6 million defender. Olise and Hussein. Who is that 6 million defender? Probably you are going to say Hakimi or Dumfries. Olise and Hussein are better options to me. Do you have any question, guys? Don't forget to join in my league. In a competitive, we must have the competitive league. I think it's the first time I just created that mini league. So Dumfries, okay. Yes, I was top 1. Do you think Olise will do good against Chelsea? I just predict if someone is able to get man of the match, he is Olise. He plays very well. Even I have a hope to have Luis Diaz in my team. He is also a very good option. But at this moment, Olise, Luis Diaz also plays as a forward. He's registered as a forward, not plays as a forward, but Olise will be better. I'm thinking that the scoreline will be 1-0 or 2-0 against Chelsea. What do you think about Aklushe? Good player, quality player, but for the long perspective, he will not be that good. What about Thuram or João Pedro? João Pedro plays very good football in the Premier League, and he is one of the most contributive player as a forward in FPL. But in the Champions League, Chelsea had the match against Bayern away game, then Benfica at home. It will be too hard to score in both matches, and the price of João Pedro is 7.5, while Thuram price is 8 million, and Thuram has better calendar, not better shape, sorry, but better calendar, because during the first 4 fixtures, Marcus Thuram is going to face Ajax, Slavia Praga, Union Saint-Gilles, and Kairat. So Thuram will be better choice. Thuram or Guirassy? Ooh, it's one of the hardest dilemma to have Thuram or Guirassy, but Guirassy because of stability. Guirassy. The prices are same. The first fixture, Thuram has better than Guirassy. You can swap him with 2 free transfers during match day 2. You can buy Thuram, then switch him to Guirassy on the next day, no problem. But for the long perspective, of course, Guirassy will be better. Who is your last spot? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not hiding. I'm just thinking about it because probably I will have to sell Rafinha or other player. Maybe Dumfries. That's guaranteed that I will swap Dumfries or a Cherby for one defender. Just waiting for the starting lineups of Arsenal, because if there will be Calafiori and Timber, I will pick them instead of Acerbi or Dumfries. Then I will buy another midfielder. I don't know exactly who it is going to be, but also I had the dilemma to have Erling Haaland or Arda Güler in my team. The player who has guaranteed starting lineup with in my team are Hussein, Olise, Barcola, Gyökeres, and Mbappe. Those 5 players has guaranteed to be in my team at the beginning. Then we see. Maybe another managers are thinking I'm hiding that 15th spot in my team. That's not true, because I have not decided whom to buy. So I will make like this and it will be better. It will answer your questions by his own. I will also remove Güler. Then see. Buying Pedri would be good. I saw Pedri at this moment, but the price is 7.5, while Barcola has the same price. So I will stay with Barcola instead of Pedri. But Pedri just started to score goals outside of the box. He plays very well, we all know that. Makes assists, creates good opportunities. He will be great player and one of the contender of the man of the match in the UCL. Remember that, guys. Just like Vitinha was last year, Pedri is able to do that. And if Pedri continues like this, maybe he is going to be next Ballon d'Or winner. Nobody knows. After World Cup, probably him or Lamine will be the main character to win the Ballon d'Or. Do I have any questions, guys? If we see our votes, Rafinha, you are counting as Rafinha is the must from the day one. He is in good shape. He is not one season wonder. He just proved us at the beginning. He scored goals. Goal contributions are high. What's your chip strategy, bro? I don't know at this moment, but on match day 2, probably I'm going to use wildcard or limitless card. If I pick the players which will be very good for match day 3, I will use limitless. If not, I will use wildcard, but not confident, because also that team, if what I pick is able to be good on match day 2 and quality. So do we have any questions again? Maybe little time and I will end the pool about Rafinha, because you just decide that he's must at this moment. I had dilemma to buy him or not. Maybe I will buy. I had better team in my mind without him, but for the long perspective, probably he is good, and nobody knows. Newcastle just struggles to score goals in this season, and they concede less. But Barcelona is the kind of team they can score many against every team. So I'll have Rafinha in absence of Lamine Yamal. I'm thinking that Rafinha will be the leader. He was in the last year Champions League. Rafinha was the main leader and the most efficient player from Blaugrana. While Lamine Yamal will take all the responsibilities on himself in this season. What do you think about Marcos Thuram, who plays on the 17th of September and whose price is 8 million? If I pick Marcos Thuram, not Erling Haaland, but how can I miss Erling Haaland? I don't know, his shape is so brilliant. I must be worried then. So Thuram, if I pick Thuram, there will be another good player, good quality player, just like Declan Rice. Even if he starts from the starting lineup, then I'll have Dumfries alive in my team. And with rest of the money, I can decide. I need 4.5 million defender because I don't love to pay much money in the defense for the defensive players. So right now, guys, I want to end the poll about Rafinha because you just decide, and votes just told me that Rafinha is must, and his ownership is 50%. Every second manager have Rafinha in his team. Okay, end the poll. Thank you for your votes. Really appreciate it. Now I have to think about another pool. It's all about defense or goalkeeper. I just interest your opinion about Haaland or Harry Kane. Little mistake from me. Sorry. Erling Haaland or Harry Kane? Who do you prefer for not specific fixture? I mean for the long perspective. If I buy Marcus Thuram, whose performance is too good but not the stability, I can say that I can afford a more quality player in the midfield with 6.5, and it is going to be Pedro Gonçalves. His price is 6 million. Even I can afford 5 million defender right now. Whom it can be. Let's see defenders again with 5 million price, and of course Timber is the best option even without Serge, but if he is going to be in the starting lineup, because according to Arsenal Extra there is a starting lineup without Timber, without Calafiori, even without Mikel Merino, so the rotation on a first fixture in UCL, I don't get it. And guys, when I was talking about Marcus Thuram, you always remember Lautaro Martinez, the better choice from Inter Milan, but I must remember you that Lautaro Martinez is dealing with back pain and was unable to complete full training season today. The forward has traveled with the squad to Amsterdam but is adapted to face Ajax, so probably he is going to miss. Also, Matteo Darmian will be out. He even did not fly for the Champions League match. So guys, this is good team. I like it, to be honest. I like it. But I want to buy Kane or Haaland. Probably this is good for Matchday 1. Yes, he is good, but the main reason I don't buy him is that I have Victor Gyökeres and Kylian Mbappe, both of them, and if I buy Pavlidis, it will be free forward playing on the same day, So it's not the best for the strategy, and I don't get it. I don't want to buy Pavlidis in this moment. But for specific match day one, yes, he's good against a team like Karabakh, of course. Benfica are heavily favorites. Do you have any question, guys? Approximately 2 hours before the deadline, and I mean before the team lineups revealed. I'm so interested to have to see Arsenal players, and of course Arsenal starting lineup will be crucial for my team, for every UCL fantasy manager team. We got the Gyökeres, we got midfielders, we got also forwards. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to the channel, like this video, because it's a huge motivation for me and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. While the most important thing is to join in my private league in UCL Fantasy and make a little competition between us. And of course, if you like that kind of content, I will have deadline streams on every Tuesday before kickoff. Holland are leading just this pool, and the players prefer Holland than Harry Kane. So even for me, for match day one, I prefer Holland rather Harry Kane. Maybe may I buy him? Do you have any question I can answer about UCL Fantasy? What would you change in my team, guys? Would you swap Rafinha to Vinny Jr. or Mbappe for any forward? Now, what I see, Kylian Mbappe is going to be in my starting lineup, of course. With Erling Haaland or Harry Kane or Marcus Thuram, I have that three forwards in my mind because of that. Is Otamendi better than Romero? Uh, can't say he's better than Romero, but he's more experienced in the Champions League because in the last season he had 85 ball recoveries, extra 25 points. Also, Otamendi is playing Champions League football. He played long time ago. The main fact why I just picked Otamendi and Vicario and not Coti Romero is the option of the goalkeeper, which is Vicario. So I don't recommend to have both two Spurs players at the same time in defensive side. So having Vicario and Coti Romero both, it's risky. So I prefer to have Vicario and Otamendi, who is playing against Karabakh, and have a huge hope Karabakh is not able to score a goal against the team like Benfica. So now I want to have the team selection with this kind of players, possibly. How do you like this team? If you like this team, tell me about it. Guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Please, I ask you to help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. It is really appreciated. Do you like this kind of content? I can make deadline streams for every Tuesday night when the Champions League comes to play. But what is the point of using wildcard after first match day? Good fixtures for the best teams. Real Madrid is playing Kairat, Paphos against Bayern, Arsenal against Olympiacos, PSG against Barcelona, and after match day 1, many good teams have weak fixtures in the front. So I don't recommend to use wildcard, but as a cheap strategy you can use it. Haaland is in front right now instead of Hakan. Do you like this team, guys? No 6 million defender, can't take that, but have 2 6 million midfielder with Arda Güler and Pedro Gonçalves. Not happy to be honest, but have to do that. So it makes more sense to use Limitless after first match day. Yes, if your team is good for match day 3, if your current team. I don't like it. I mean, my team. I would change something. What about captaincy? Right now, if I pick that kind of team, I will say date. Nikhil Patel. Do you rate my team? Kane, Mbappe, Girassi, Olise, Calhanoglu, Rafinha, Canuzun, Trincao. Romero, Dumfries, Hussein, Hakimi, Rodinei, Raya, Karnezeki. Yes, it is good team. Very solid. Very solid, yes. Very good team. I can't say anything bad about it. Only I do think that Karnezeki, Atalanta will concede goal from PSG. That's my opinion. With the team you have currently on the screen, would it make more sense to use wildcard or limitless card after the first match day? Limitless, not wildcard. I would say wildcard for a rotation moment, or just if injuries pushes me, I would use wildcard. Guys, I must remember you to join in my team, in my league, and let's make a little joy. Let's make a competition between us. The code is on the screen right now. Also, the code is in the description and pinned in the comment section, so you can choose between of them and of course join with me. Does it make sense to keep wildcard chip for the knockout stages? Yes, of course, but not for the first knockout stage, because you have wildcard, natural wildcard. trying to survive for match day 2. Yes, yes, you must see the future games. And with my team, if I see the future games, Arsenal, in the case of Timber and Gyökeres, I have on the next match day Olympiacos. In the case of Benfica, I have Chelsea. That's bad, of course. Bodo Glimt in away game with Vicario, it's good. Barcelona with Chevalier, of course, not the best. Kairat for Hussein. Slavia for Acerbi. Napoli for sporting players. So for Bayern, I have Paphos. For City, I have Monaco. So for the matchday 2 event, I can use this team. Why not? So I can survive for matchday 2. I really want to buy Declan Rice or just Dumfries in my team, but not much money. If I want to buy Declan Rice, I have to sell Rafinha and buy Dumfries and Declan Rice, but I prefer to have Rafinha. At least he was the best player for me in the Champions League last season. Almost he took top scorer. He became top scorer. So how can I rid of Rafinha from my team? With your votes, even Rafinha is essential to have. I can rate your teams, guys. You can type your teams, what you have, so I can rate it. I really liked your team, Patel. Kane is surely the best captain for matchday 2. I just remember you some match against on the Club World Cup when Bayern just scored 9 goals and 0 goal contribution for Kane. So can't see that. Kane just bottled many matches in the last season for me, and even before 2 years ago. That's why I took Kane over Haaland. Kane just have better fixtures than Haaland. If I have Haaland right now, if I stay with Haaland, I would buy Harry Kane instead of him on match day 2. That will be my one transfer. But Haaland is in great shape. Against Napoli, nobody can score many. I'm thinking about it, but it's a crucial to have Erling Haaland at this moment because of this shape. Maybe I will sell Erling Haaland and I'll buy Thuram from Inter or other player just like Kane. Why not? What do you think about this team? You could continue typing. Kane, Holland is in form. Also, Kane is in form. Both of them. Batuhan Calhanoglu. You can type your team. I will explain. Yeah, I want Holland too. Yes, everyone wants, but the first match against Napoli, then against Monaco, against Villarreal, Borussia Dortmund. It's not easy to be honest, but Erling Haaland is in brilliant shape, so who else but him is able to score many goals in the Champions League? But against Napoli, no team has is able to score many goals. I think if not Barcelona or PSG, because contest team likes to defend himself. But even I can predict that Napoli winning with a sensational match against Manchester City, but how can I remove Erling Haaland, sorry. Maybe I'll have to do it. What do you think about this team? Vicario, Garcia, Dumfries, Porro, Calafiori, Hussein, Inacio, Calhanoglu, Güler, Kenan Yildiz, Rafinha, Baris Alper, Ilmaz, Haaland, Mbappe, Kane. Yes, you are Turkish, bro. I know with your surname, and I can see it in your midfield. Calhanoglu, Güler, and Kenan Yildiz. Of course, those players are too good, and your team is good, not bad. But Vicario and Garcia have common match days. I know in the future games, so you can check it. Even on match day 1 they are playing on different day, but on match day 2, match day 3, even match day 4 they have the common date, and it's not the best for your team because you would have to make you would have to cost your free transfer to change goalkeeper. Just check it and tell me if it's true or not. One and a half hours before the before the team lineups revealed, and of course I have huge hope there will be a Timber or Calafiori or both from Arsenal. I'm 100% sure that Victor Gyökeres will be in my team, and Victor Gyökeres is going to play against Athletic Bilbao. But I want to buy Declan Rice also. If I sell Haaland and buy Thuram instead of him, I would have that kind of team with Declan Rice and maybe with Dumfries. So that teams is also very solid, but I have not Erling Haaland. Maybe I will forget Haaland from my list, and I would buy Guirassy instead of Thuram, to be honest, but Guirassy plays today, and that means I will have 3 players from the same day, and it's not the best option, 3 forwards to play on the same day. So guys, in the case of captaincy, I must say the date. The first captain option is going to be Mbappe from the first day, of course. On the second day, it will be Olise or Barcola. I will decide between them, and maybe Thuram. Why not? On the third day, I'll have Rafinha, of course, as the captain. So if I stay in touch with that team, Vicario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players are playing on the day 1. That's good. The keepers only clash on match day 6. In that case, it's a fantastic. Stay in touch with them. Both Vicario and Garcia will be too good. But I was thinking that they had common match day. No, you are right. Maybe instead of Chevalier, I would pick Garcia. Great pick. Thank you. Does assist from a corner Rice count? Yes, it's an assist, natural assist. Why not? From corner, if someone shoots directly and scores, Rice has an assist while that player has a goal. That's why I want to buy Rice. In the absence of Saka, Rice will take corners from both spots, left and right wing. I'm thinking so. Declan Rice would be good player. Do you like this team, guys? I want to have Kane or Haaland or both. I can afford at this moment. I'm also able to buy Chubin instead of Vicario and Otamendi, and sorry, Romero instead of Otamendi. May I do that? I don't know. That was assist from. Thank you, Nikhil. Any more questions? I can answer, of course. We got much time to spend with UCL fantasy team selecting. So, guys, before 15 minutes, I will choose my team, review my transfers, my captains, and then I will stop streaming before 15 minutes before kickoff. Sorry. So guys, I'm waiting for the starting lineup. I'm also waiting for your questions, and I'm free. I'm ready to rate your teams. So you can comment in the comment section, and I will rate your team maybe out of 10 or something like this. Let's find 6.5 million midfielder, the best. Okay, let's see the price. Kimmich, Fabian Ruiz, Gitans, Valverde, Merino. If Merino is going to play against Bilbao, against Bilbao, maybe I will pick him. I don't know exactly. Pascal Gross, Llorente, Reinders. Reinders is also a good selection. Fermin Lopez also. Kenan Yildiz. Is Hussein staying in your team? Yes, 100%. He is going to stay in my team. Have a hope not to take another red card in this season. Xavi Simons is also very good. Maybe I'll buy him. Any City defenders you would recommend? No one to be honest. Guardiola is not easily predicted, and I just can't say any defender. When Cancelo was playing for City, I was picking him, but at this moment you can buy Ruben Dias, but his price is too high. Nobody knows what kind of defensive line is going to have City against Napoli. So no recommendation from me to buy any City defender. I'm just interested the fixtures. It's good. Oh. On match day 2, they have not the common fixture, so that means I can have Romero and Chubin take 0.5 million and buy Xavi Simons instead of Arda Güler. Xavi Simons' ownership percentage is 5, while Arda Güler is picked by 12%. But Xavi Simons only played one match, so why it's not necessary? Why is it necessary to pick Simons? Do you have any question, guys? I'm ready to answer all of them. Do you support Arsenal? No. I support Real Madrid, not Arsenal. But it's not the main reason I just pick 3 Real Madrid players. Probably I will remove Arda and buy Xavi Simons instead of him if I take another 0.5 million from a bank. Arda is in good shape. I can see it right now that Arda plays very well in the last fixtures. Olise plus Eklushe or Gnabry plus Rice or Calhanoglu. First choice, Olise plus Eklushe. Then Gnabry plus Rice or Calhanoglu. Because of Olise, of course. So guys, do you like this team? Or must I remove anyone else from it? I also can pick Chubin and Juan Garcia together from Barcelona, and that means I pick them. I'll have extra 0.5 million in the bank, and I can keep Romero in my team. Cuti Romero instead of Chubin. Sorry, instead of Otamendi. 0.5 million in a bank. And having another midfielder, or just sell Dumfries, buy a Cherby, and buy Vitinha instead of Arda Güler. Will it be good, better, or not? Or just buy Calafiori instead of Timber, but I prefer Timber, to be honest. So remove Dumfries, buy someone else, possibly Akanji, why not? And remove Arda Güler and Just buy Vitinha. 0.5 in the bank. Great. Hello fplkevlo. My team is Mbappe, Greenwood. Oh, Paulidis, Rafinha, Vinicius, Vitinha, Hakimi, Gatti, Hussein, Otamendi, Trubin, Sommer, Dumfries, Olise, Van Aken. Paulidis cap over Mbappe? I don't think so. I think Mbappe is in a better shape, the first of all, and I can say that he's better player. Better suitable for against Marcel than Pavlidis against Karbach. That means 0.5 for Quenda. Yes, maybe, or just take Vicario and Otamendi. Is it better? If Akanji plays in the Champions League, he plays very well. In the last season was not good, but he just had 45 balls covered, 1 assist also, but he did not perform many minutes in the Champions League. Maybe that is going to be good, but let's check first of all the matches. So possibly that's one of the best option at this moment. Okay, thank you. Is my team solid for game week 1? Yes, your team is solid, but I don't get it about Greenwood. But maybe he can score against Real Madrid. But if he will, Hussein will fail you. Remember that. Your players are playing against each other. Barcola not risking minutes after Due and Dembele come back. Yes, after Due and Dembele come back, it will be bad for Bradley Barcola. But after that, before that, he feels the pressure and he's in a good shape. So I'm thinking we can use Barcola for that fixtures. And after Dembele and Due are back, I'm thinking that Due deserves to be on the bench, not Barcola, because the goal contribution for Barcola is higher than for Desire Due, and Dembele will play as a forward, Barcola and Kvaratskhelia as the wingers. So Desire Due is one of them between those 4 players who deserves to be on the bench, in my opinion. If I stay in touch with that kind of team, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players from the Matchday 1. Not bad. Hussein can score too. I might do Greenwood to another striker at the price. Yes, I must see price of Greenwood. It's a 7 million. Oh my god, it's too high. Do I have extra money to add and buy someone else? Or you can buy also Richarlison if he's going to start from the starting lineup. Or maybe Mikautadze from Villarreal. For 7 million, it's you can afford Luis Suarez, sorry. If you add 0.5 million, you will have Luis Diaz, which is also a very good selection, to be honest. If we see Luis Diaz contribution, I must say it's too high. Goal, assist, goal, and 2 assists. So, but Chelsea is not a team which plays in Bundesliga, so it will be hard to repeat that. And while Marcus Thuram plays very well, but without Lautaro Martinez, probably Thuram will struggle. That's also the point. Maybe I'll pick Luis Diaz instead of Marcus Thuram, and I'll have another 0.5 million. That's good. if Timber not starting, and if Calafiori starts, I will take Calafiori in my team. No extra money in the bank. So I just told you about the players you can afford. I mean, Richarlison. Would you avoid double PSG midfield? I would avoid double PSG midfield against Atalanta. Against Atalanta, why? Against Barcelona, okay, I get it. But against Atalanta, I can't agree. I'm thinking about forward guys, to be honest, and Girassi, Kitike also in my mind. I forgot him. Trincao. Trincao is good, and he also have very good match, very good fixture. But if you see the efficiency of Trincao, it's not the best. Even Pedro Gonçalves has the better efficiency than Trincao. Thank you. You are welcome. Oamara Ayomide. So maybe I'm going to buy Pedro Gonçalves and not Trincao. Instead of someone else. Maybe instead of Vitinha or Declan Rice. Because Pedro Gonçalves has more goal contributions than Trincao, to be honest. And also Vitinha is too good. Oh, come on. Declan Rice. But I must wait for Rice corners then. So in Champions League, Trincao more save minutes plus set piece taker. Why are you thinking that he has more save minutes than Gonçalves? What I see right now, he has not that save minutes. I just joined your league now. Thank you, thank you. Good luck. Good luck to you, bro. Thank you. Gnabry from Bayern is also good. Yes, and he is going to be differential, of course. And Gnabry start to score goals. Also, he's too good. At the differential, he is useful, but at this moment, I'm not going to have Gnabry in my team. Trincao and Pedro Gonçalves both have the same price. Maybe Trincao is better option with the minutes, just like you said, but also I'm thinking that Pedro Gonçalves at the contribution he's better. So დაიხარა. Also, I can buy Luis Suarez from Sporting if I'm focused on match day 1 instead of Thuram. And I can afford Vinny Jr. from Real Madrid. Is it better or not? Amar, yes, I'm hearing. Why did you tell me Girassi is better than Thuram? Yes, because he actually is better than Thuram, but not in my case. Because listen, if I buy Girassi right now, let's see, I have 3 players on the same date. And that's not the best under the strategy to have the 3 players, 3 forwards to play on the same day. So guys, that means Thuram was better because of that. For the long perspective, of course, Girassi is better, but for that exact fixture and because of my team, I say that Thuram is better pick if Girassi. Good options yours with 3 million in the bank for Girassi or Thuram for game week 2. Yes. KDB plus Aklushe, 1 million saved, or Declan Rice plus Calhanoglu, nothing saved. I can't rely on KDB. Maybe he's good, but age, injuries, everything affects. That means I prefer Rice plus Calhanoglu and nothing saved. Gerard Blell 88. Wirtz usually performs in UCL. What do you think? I never prefer Florian Wirtz in that shape, in that caliber, because when I upload the video about the players who you must avoid at any cost, there was Wirtz, the first option you must avoid at any cost because the price is 9 million. Maybe he plays very well in the Champions League just like he did in the last year. He was the key factor in Leverkusen, but in this year I just thinking that having Florian Wirtz under 9 million is a waste because you are able to have better players. Right now I will buy Luis Suarez from Sporting. Just have a hope he scores goals. 1 second, sorry. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you. Jonathan David at 6 million must be good pick. Yeah, yes, he is, but Juventus just have Vlahovic also, who scores goals, to be honest, and Jonathan David, I was thinking that he will be differential. Under 6 million, he would be hidden gem, but at this moment, I don't see it as it because Vlahovic started to score goals. They lost Kolomuani, but come on. Luis Suarez, who just scored goals, and this player is too good. He is more contributive. I'm thinking that against Kairat, Luis Suarez, I will pick him. I prefer to have forward from Sporting, whose price is 5 million, than I have a midfielder whose price is 6 million. So cost 1 million, save 1 million, sorry, and have Winnie Jr. at this moment in my team. So my midfield is looking too good, guys. Do you agree with me or not? My midfield looks too good. Possibly I will replace Vitinha with Declan Rice. Maybe. So maybe I will reach the final conclusion. Just waiting for the starting lineups of Arsenal against Athletic Bilbao in a away game. So right now, guys, I want to thank you for your supporting first of all, and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on screen right now. So you are able to click the subscribe button. While the most important thing is to join in my private league, and let's make a competition in it. And if you like this kind of content, you can like this video, and of course it pushes me to have another deadline streams on Tuesday night before Champions League kicks off. Another attacking David, Haaland, Suarez. Your trio is not the best, to be honest. I would lie if I say it is the best, but Haaland and Suarez looks good. Jonathan David, I can't agree with you. So guys, do you have any questions? I can't get any question from you. Which depth is a monster for ball recoveries, 5 million budget? Otamendi, of course. Romero did not play Champions League football, as I remember, but at ball recoveries, he's also good. So both Argentinians are very good at ball recoveries. Both are taking silly yellow cards. Both are very good from the set pieces and a very good fit in opposite box. So those are similar profile defenders, but with experience, I prefer to have Nicolas Otamendi than Romero. But if I take mention the calendar and the fixtures, I prefer to have Romero instead of Nicolas Otamendi. So it's all about you. I just explained everything well, I'm thinking. Any question? Any more question? Guys, don't forget to join in my league. It will be too good for us and important. Because it's my first private league, to be honest, in the Champions League fantasy. I'm playing this maybe in the last 4 years, and first time ever I have my private league. So let's end the pool again about Haaland and Kane, because possibly I can't afford to buy both or one of them, because I just preferred at this moment to have Luis Suarez for match day 1 and the possible chip strategy for the another day, while I have Gonçalo Inácio as a defender and Nicolas Otamendi from Portuguese teams. So end the pool, guys, and I have another question to have start a pool. So, do you prefer Otamendi or Cuti Romero? Is that? Start a pool about Romero and Otamendi because the questions are too high. What do you think about Merino if he starts? Merino and Subimendi both were playing for Real Sociedad years ago. So if they play against Bilbao, they will be too motivated. And Mikel Merino, is so efficient. He loves to score goals, makes assists also, and I'm thinking that for the specific match day 1, Merino will be a very good pick, even though he is not scoring at Arsenal at this moment. But for the long perspective, Merino will not be that good. But I'm thinking that for the match day 1, he is good. Change Barcola to Gnabry, trust me, I don't think so. Attacking David, Haaland, Suarez, midfield Salah, Vinny, Barcola, Vitinha, Rafinha. Oh, so solid, so expensive. Defender Akanji, Hussein, Otamendi, Gabriel, Pacho, Otamendi. You just tell me Otamendi twice. And what about goalkeepers, bro? Salah, Vinny, Barcola, Vitinha, Rafinha is just one of the most expensive midfield, maybe. Also, defensive is too good. Because you have weak forwards, I mean the cheaper forwards, just like Suarez and Jonathan David, you are able to have that kind of stuff in the midfield and in defense. I appreciate it, but maybe with efficiency it will not be too good. If I have attackings in my wheel right now. With the lineup, you have a lot of players that you potentially want to get rid of in matchday 2. No, Otamendi, Inacio, Suarez, potentially also the PSG players. To be honest, I think that PSG players are able to score against Barcelona while Barcelona is also able to score against PSG. So I think both teams will score many goals in that match, and having midfielders just like Barcola, Rafinha, or Vitinha, I just think I will not get rid of them. But if I do, and if I have to buy expensive players, I would use Limitless rather than Wildcard. And of course, I will make the chip strategy video on my channel. And it will be important, of course, to mention about injuries. If Lamine Yamal will be back against PSG, if Dembele or Doué is able to play, those facts will affect on my decision, and I will use Limitless possibly rather than Wildcard. So if I can't do anything else, maybe I'll sell Otamendi or Gonçalo Inácio. You are right, but meanwhile, it's about the performance, what they will do against one of them against Karabakh and one of them against Kairat. So maybe to sell Salah and get a better forward, Yes, that's why attack is weak. Yes, you can sell Salah, and I don't recommend to buy Salah at this moment. Maybe he's good. He's good in Champions League. He takes penalties, but at this moment, if you're watching matches of Liverpool, he's not in the best shape. He scores penalties, tap-ins, but the gameplay is not that good. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, please. Uh, it's important for me, while it represents single click for you and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And what's the most important, join me in my channel. The league code is on the screen, also in the comment section and in the description. So guys, using that code and join me, fplkevlo, the name of the league. So let's see how many players just joined with me. Whoa, we are approximately 200, guys. Thank you for your help. It's appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for your help. Good number with a beginner just like me, because the first time I have my private league, and you are just boosting my confidence, and you are helping me a lot. It's really appreciated. That's why I have that live stream video for the first time ever before match day 1. I had never before. I just I just creating that kind of content maybe 2 or 3 years, but I had never have deadline stream video about before match day 1. In the last year I just did before match day 13 and 14. Sorry, I will be back in 1 minute. Thank you for your waiting. Thank you guys, and I'm really sorry I just make you wait for me, but thank you. Okay guys, that's my team. I just really close to have my final team completed, waiting for Arsenal against Bilbao starting lineups, and I will make my final team selection. If Timber is not going to perform, I'm thinking that I'll sell him, and I will buy Gabriel if Gabriel plays. Despite the fact his price is 5.5, I'll have Akanji, Otamendi, Gabriel, Hussein, and Gonzalo Inacio. And I want to say, if Inter Milan extra just gave us another news. Ooh, that's a crucial news, guys. Just Christian Kivu is expected to make several changes to face Ajax in the first Champions League compared to the team that started against Juventus. Boni, De Vrij, Sucic, Di Marco, and Josep Martinez could step in for Lautaro, Acerbi, Mkhitaryan, Carlos Augusto, and Jan Sommer. So Sommer, despite the fact he is one of the best goalkeepers at this moment and loves to have a clean sheet, he possibly will not able to perform alongside Acerbi, and that means I will not have Acerbi in my team, and I will have Akanji. So maybe Akanji plays and he will not be out from the starting lineup. I wish it. The code, guys, if you are interested at this moment. If the Vrij plays, maybe Akanji rests, I don't know. Oh, it's so difficult to choose at this moment, guys. But I prefer to have Akanji for tomorrow's game. So guys, what do you think about my team? How can you rate it out of 10? And with 0.5 million in the bank, possibly I would buy another defender, quality defender with 5.5, or I will buy David Raya instead of Vicario, and I will have both Vicario and Timber. Sorry, Raya and Timber. So let's see, if I buy David Raya instead of Vicario, then the match on the 1st October, fuck, it's bad, it's too bad. I would sell Juan Garcia. I have to buy another 4.5 million player. It's about PSG for me. Oh, the date is same, come on. If I buy Trubin, the date is same again or not? At least for the two fixtures it's not the same date. But for the first fixture it's the same. Come on. Again. Bad. So maybe Vicario and who I had? Chevalier. Garcia had, sorry. I will use that kind of stuff because on a match day, come on, with 4.5 million, it matches everything with Vicario and David Raya also. Let's see the goalkeepers under 5.5. David Raya, Szczesny, Kobel, Minole, Ruiz Silva, Ter Stegen, Shakir, Unai Simon. Hakan will be also a good selection, but he plays today. No, not today. Maybe I'll buy Flaken, but not. He concedes too many goals. Karnazak is also a good option. The second matches are against Brugge, Holland, then Slavia Praga, then Marseille and Frankfurt. But having Karnazaki against PSG will not be the best, to be honest. I prefer to have Juan Garcia, who has the better fixtures than the rest of others. If Josep Martinez is going to perform against Ajax, maybe I pick him. But for the long perspective, it will not be that best. So guys, do you have any question? I can answer it. Am I able to buy Greek goalkeeper for Olympiacos? Then I'll have to use wildcard, that means. So I don't like that kind of idea. Garcia will be back. With 0.5 million, what can I do right now? Maybe I can have better quality defender with Bastoni instead of Akanji. Why not? Or Kunde, but no. If Timber performs, I'll stay with him. If not, then I will use Gabriel. So that team is looking better at this moment. Esteban M. Andrade, what are your matchday 2 transfers? Do you think Winnie starts against Kairat Almaty? I don't think so. I think that Rodrigo is going to start against Kairat. Or maybe both Winnie and Rodrigo. Nobody knows. Winnie just needs to return his self-confidence, and I just prefer to have both matches for Winnie against Marcel and against Kairat. He was the forward in the last season. Now he's midfielder. and if he continues with his goal contribution just like he was used to do, Vini will be very good asset in our team. But your point is clear. Probably he will be replaced with Rodrigo against Kairat. Should I put Win in my team or replace him with Pedri with the better option? Do you think? What kind of team do you have right now? Can you type it? Because I prefer to have Barcola over Winnie Jr. Maybe I have both of them, but if you have the option, you can buy Barcola. I don't prefer Pedri over Winnie at this moment, but if you have better options, you can tell me, or I will tell you because of your team. If you type it, I will tell you. I'm waiting for the starting lineups, which will be revealed in a 20 minutes, and it will be good for us to know if Timber and Gyökeres and others are going to perform. So possibly I'll sell Vitinha and then buy Declan Rice. But maybe I'll stay in touch with Vitinha and forget Rice. Maybe I'll buy Merino. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So let's stay in touch. Let's stay. What can we do? Before that, you can just comment what kind of team do you have at this moment and what you expecting from your team. Maybe I will end the pool where Otamendi won over Couti Romero, and with your advices, guys. I'll have to buy Rafinha for my team because you are counting that he's essential to have. Also, I'll buy Otamendi and I'll stay with Vicario for match day 1. So I have Bastoni and cost all the money with the players. Then so what can we do at this moment? We can see the predicted lineups also, but it's not important because exactly for the matchday 1, predicted lineups is not always that good. Piero Hincapié is expected to make debut versus Athletic Bilbao. Another news from Arsenal 3 hours ago. That means Mosquera or Calafiori will be on the bench. Thanks God that the first match is against Bilbao, and we will witness the starting lineups, because otherwise I would buy the defender, which will not be available for day one. It's a disaster. So let's keep in touch. They have high quality defenders. Nkapie also is very good. Possibly he will be he will play instead of Calafiori, and also Luis Kelly maybe instead of Timber. Nobody knows, but at this moment, if the defensive side will be so different, they are not they have not played with each other. So without experience, I think Bilbao will be able to score against Arsenal. Why not? So I'm waiting for the starting lineups. There is no news at this moment. I can also buy Grimaldo under the new coach. He already scored double in the last match, but I can't cost 6 million. I can't pay 6 million with him. Do you have any questions, guys? I can hear from you. To be honest, I'm a little bit tired because I'm talking too much from the beginning, and I want to make that discussion with you, not only monologue, and that means please type something, help me, just tell me about your team or your preferences. What's your squad? This is my squad on the screen. At this moment it is like this. I'm waiting for Arsenal starting lineup, and if Timber is out of the starting lineup, I will sell him, of course. If Timber is in, I'll stay with him, and probably this will be my final team. To be honest, from the beginning, I just thinking about Haaland, Hakan, maybe Thuram, or other quality forwards. But at this moment, meanwhile, this discussion and thinking about the players and the performances, I think Luis Suarez will be good player from Sporting to play to use with at the forward. So I forgot just Kane and Haaland. In effect, they are playing against Chelsea and Napoli, so the match will not be easy and costing too much. They costing too much. So guys, that will be the good to have Luis Suarez at this moment, I'm thinking. So that's my final squad. Do you have your squad? You can tell me. Please, can you clarify for me? You posted two videos, best team and final draft. What's the difference between them? I just told you in the beginning when at the beginning when I just announced the best team video. Okay, the final draft was all about the final team, which I was thinking to have in for the match day one, but then Lamin injured, something changed. Also, the shape changed of the players. And what about the best team? The best team means for the specific match day one, this team would be the best selection for match day one for you, because if you have the strategy to have limitless or wild card for match day two, this team would be the best from my point of view for your starting lineup. So that's the difference. The first occasion, the best team is all about focus on match day one, and final draft was all about long perspective. That's the difference. Vicario or Garcia starting? Vicario starting on Tuesday, then on 18 September, Garcia starts. In Champions League Fantasy, you can replace goalkeepers during mid match week. That's not the FPL, where a bench does not work if not an injury or just bench boost card. So in UCL Fantasy, everything is different. Vicario, Joan Garcia, both players will be useful for me. On day one, Vicario, then Garcia. So guys, I will hear from you. Did you join already in my league or not? It's important to join in my league for me, because the first time I just made my private league in UCL Fantasy, and of course help me to reach the subscribers milestone, because with your help I really get motivated, and I will record, of course, more videos about FPL, about UEFA Champions League Fantasy, and I will have deadline streams if you appreciate my work and if you like it that moment. The code is in the description and also pinned in the comment section. Also, I can show you the code. This is the code. Let's see. Good. Almost 2000. Sorry, almost 200. I will be very happy if we became 200 before match day one. Five more league members, and we will be 200, guys. I'll be very happy. Is the team final team? Yes, if Timber starts. If not, what are you planning to change? If Timber starts, I'll change nothing probably. But if Timber does not start, I will pick another Arsenal defender, probably Calafiori or someone else, or I just forgot him, and I will change anything. What I do? Maybe I'll buy Romero from Spurs and sell Vicario for other goalkeeper. Thank you. How can I know about your team changes from videos, or do you open Deadline live every match week? Yes, I'll do Deadline streams on every match week. I'll try my best. If you appreciate my work, I will see likes, subscribes, of course. Your activity always pushes me, and I can tell you with my videos, of course, if I change anything else, or if I plan, or maybe I'll have the best wildcard, best limitless card team drafts for game week 2 also. I will review my performance on match day 1 in the video, so you can see it. What about PSG goalkeeper? PSG has good match against Atalanta, and I think there is the ability not to concede goal, despite the fact that Atalanta almost scores in every match. I think PSG is able to have a clean sheet, but on the second day during the match against against Barcelona, where I think Barcelona is able to score a couple of goals against PSG, and then also there are hard matches for them, just like Bayern, Spurs, and others. So the beginning will be little bit difficult for them. I mean Barcelona and Bayern. So if you are planning to have uh, limitless or wildcard use on match day 2 on free, probably it's a good idea to have Chevalier in your team. And when would you plan to use a chip, and which one if you use this team? Maybe on match day 2 limitless card. Pape. Pape will be the captain for sure today. What was your last 3 year rank? In the last year, I just take. I was between top 1K. 1 year ago, I was top in the top 5% because in the semifinal I just forgot to put my team on focus on semifinal. So that was not the best from me. But 2 years ago, I don't remember exactly. Sorry. Do you think Winnie will start or not? Today, I'm thinking that Winnie is going to start. We can see Real Madrid extra if it's working. If there is a possibility of starting lineup. Let's see here if there is any news. So possible lineup. We got Courtois, Hussein, Militao, Trent, Carreras, Chouameni, Valverde, Güler, Mastatuano, Rodrigo, or Mbappe. I mean Rodrigo or Vinicius. Nobody knows. If Winnie will be on the bench, it's terrible for me. So I will not sell Winnie at this moment. I will keep with him or buy Declan Rice instead of him. Then good quality midfielders. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. This year I will watch your videos and follow you every single step. Hope to get benefit from your video. Thank you. I also hope you to get benefits from my video. So I will make in my devices, which I think is the best. So it's all about you to choose, take it or not. But thank you, it's appreciated. Is Timber starting? Trying to check. We got news. If we got news. Let's see. Not yet available. The starting lineup. Try to wait. I wish Timber starts and I wish Winnie starts. If Winnie does not start, it will be terrible for my team. And I'm thinking between buy Declan Rice or Mikel Merino if they start instead of Vitinha, not instead of Vinny Jr. So guys, the starting lineup: David Raya, Calafiori, Eze, Gabriel, Gyökeres, Madueke, Merino, Mosquera, Rice, Timber, Subimendi. They are starting. Congratulations to all of you. Everyone starts. No new faces on the pitch. So guys, Timber is starting. That's a good. That's a good. That's a squad for long term. Me in your squad. Yes, it is. So guys, that's good. We got Timber in our starting lineup. Just we can review the transfers and make Winnie Jr. of course play. I don't think so, but I saved Winnie instead of Vitinha, of course. Let's see the date. And okay, Vitinha instead of Luis Suarez, who plays on 18. Now everything is okay. The captaincy choices are going to be Mbappe from me. Then on the second day it will be between Barcola and Olise. But on the third day, of course, Rafinha will be my preference. Or probably Luis Suarez. Nobody knows what is going to happen. It is good that David Raya is starting with Calafiori as and that means I can pick also almost every Arsenal player which I wanted to have. Mikel Merino also will be very motivated, guys. Declan Rice, I don't know, pick him or not. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I sell Vitinha and buy Declan Rice. The prices are going to be same. But this is my team. I like it, to be honest. The only question I have if Vinny plays or not. Do you have guys any question? You can tell me. I like this team. I like it. Can I buy Xavi Simons? Maybe. Do you predict this team this year will be in top 1K? I hope. I always hope to get highest spot. Merino or Sudakov? Merino. I always hope to be in a high position, so that means, of course, I have a hope I will be in top 1K. Merino, of course, bro. Should I buy Calafiori instead of Timber, take extra 0.5 million and use for someone else? Maybe sell Bastoni and use Dumfries? No, no update. I will tell you if I do anything else for match day 2, 3 or 4 because I will have videos about it. Do I have any question, guys? Join? Did you join in my league? Only 3 members before we reach 200. So please join me in my league. Join in my league and we can play together. I'm interested if Winnie starts or not. Have not any news about it. So with the possible lineup, when we got it. So no starting lineup rumors. Okay, no news about it. So I have the question if Winnie plays or not. I will search something else. Let's see if it helps. Okay, no news about it. So that's the final starting lineups. There, Gyökeres, Madueke, Eze, Merino, Subimendi, Rice. 3 of them are going to perform, and to be honest, I want to buy one of them, and possibly it is going to be Declan Rice. But if I buy Declan Rice, I have to sell Vitinha from my team. That's not good. Because he's main penalty taker in PSG, while Declan Rice takes corners. Joined in FPL. Joined the FPL. Thank you. Is it? It's not yet. Three more left. Do you have any question, guys, about your team? Possibly in a 20 minutes I will end the stream. If not any news about from you, because if not any question or just like something else, maybe rate your team or others, I will end the stream in 20 minutes. So guys, when I end the stream, it will be my final team. I have only doubt about Vinny Jr. if he plays or not. Hello? Giller? Giller is a great selection, of course, if you have that kind of player. But at this moment, I will not buy him. I prefer to have Vinny Jr. I'm thinking that Juventus is able to score a goal against Borussia Dortmund. That means I will not have Kobel in my team, and his price also 5 million. That's not cheap. Chip strategy. Maybe on match day 2 I will do the chip strategy. Maybe it will be limitless or wild card. I will tell you before the deadline. On match day 5, I'm thinking to use limitless also or wildcard. Match day 5, sorry. I will say match day 5. Because they are good matches, so why not? It will be good to use your chip. Or maybe on match day 6. Vinny must start, otherwise my team will fail because I cost too much for him. I paid it, and Vinny must start this day. No credible sources if Vinny starts or not, but I think he's going to start maybe alongside with Rodrigo against Marcel and of course with Mbappe. Guys, don't forget to subscribe the channel and like this video. Help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And meanwhile, join in my league. We are already... Oh, I just... Okay. We are already almost 200, guys. Oh, we are more. Oh, thank you. After refreshing, we are more than 200. That's good. Thank you. 203 members. That's the first time I just made that league, and Thank you for it. On match day 2, I think it will be rotation between Rodrigo and Vinicius. So picking him at this moment, even maybe it is bad, and sell Winnie, buy Wise, and buy quality defenders. Maybe it is good. If I buy Winnie, if I sell Winnie, sorry, I buy Declan Rice or Mikel Merino, then Dumfries, and what? 2 million in the bank. Also can get Hakimi and Giller. But I will not do it. Not do it. Staying up with Winnie Jr. So let's see, guys. Maybe Arnold will be good selection, but two Real Madrid defender will be disaster for me. Another 10 minutes, guys, and I will stop streaming. I'm thinking about Vinny. Vinny is in my mind, and I'm thinking replace him or not with another player. What would you do if you were me in the case of Winnie Jr.? Would you left him in your lineup or just sell him? Tell me, guys. Why would he not start? I don't know, because there is a possibility that Rodrigo replace him if we, according to rumors. I have a hope not to fail from the first day. If they're good and a 5 million midfielder, you can pick Van Aken, of course. Also, you can pick a Kluche from Monaco. Those prices are 5 million. Those player prices. I'm back. Transfer Winnie for Haaland and get another midfielder if not sure for Winnie. If I transfer Winnie for Haaland, I would stay with 4 million only. So with 4 million, I can't get any midfielder. Thank you for your advice. Nothing is new. I think Winnie starts. If not, remove him. Easy. Why buy? Yes, but I would do in the case of Vitinha if I have to do that. Maybe I would buy Merino or Subimendi, but I prefer Vitinha over both of them. I don't want to do anything else with Vitinha, to be honest. I have a hope Winnie scores against Marcel and Aubameyang not scores against Real Madrid. So he loves to do that. Do you have any question, guys, about the final starting lineup, or I can rate your team? Don't forget, please, to join in my league. The code is on the screen, and of course in the description. You can comment it. You can copy it. So, what's happening here? So, guys, join in my league, and let's make competition between us. And of course, I want to ask you to subscribe the channel and like this video. It boosts me my confidence, and of course, help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. So thank you for your help and your support. Do you have any question, guys, about the starting lineups, or just do you want to rate your team? You can comment in comment section. Did you join in my league? Final team: Mbappe, Gyökeres, Haaland. Oh, very good. Salah, Rice, Güler, Rafinha, Akluse, Akanji, Galafiori, Pava, Hussein, Araujo. Goalkeeper, Vicario and Chevalier. Good. Too good. Can't say anything else. It's a solid team. Very good team. Maybe better than mine. I don't know. I have a new pool which will last approximately 5 or 10 minutes. Because on the long term, Timber is more consistent because Calafiori gets injured easily, and if Calafiori gets injured, we will be forced to use the free transfer to cost our free transfer for changed defender, and that means Timber is better in that case. And I believe that in a attacking position, Timber is better than Calafiori, to be honest. That's why I put Timber over Calafiori. Only issue is 9 of them play today. To be honest, it's not an issue, no problem. Good balance, good balance. Can I show us? Can I show us the pick team 11 squad? Yes, of course. If I stay with this team, the first 11 will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players are going to play today. Captain, of course, Mbappe. Tomorrow it will be Olise, Barcola, Vitinha, and Bastoni, and then I have another 4 players on the bench: Juan Garcia, Rafinha, Gonzalo Inacio, and Luis Suarez. Do you like it? Maybe for the next stream we can send screenshots of your squad and you can rate them live. Of course. Good idea. You can do it. Can you rate my team, please, bro? Chevalier, Calafiori, Gabriel, Hussein, Ortega. Ortega, you mean City goalkeeper, right? But there is Donnarumma in the team, so why Ortega? Araujo, Olise, Güler, Vitinha, Mbappe, and Kane. Bench. It's not that Ortega. Sorry. Pashalachis, if I say it. Haaland, Rafinha, Trincao. Good team, bro. If Bilbao is not able to score against Arsenal, this team is looking too good. Ortega from Olympiacos. Yeah, I know. Are you Greek? Because on match day 2, Olympiacos is facing Arsenal, so that means your preference is to have wild card or limitless card on match day 2. Join guys with me in UCL Fantasy League. The code is on the screen right now. You can copy it. Why people prefer Paladis than Luis Suarez? To be honest, I don't know. But I think that it's an influence of the last season performance, because Pavlidis was one of the best and he played very well in the last season. One of the best forward he was. So that's why guys are picking him, and he is playing against Karabakh. The form is not the best I know of in the case of Pavlidis. While Suarez plays very well, and I prefer to have him instead of Pavlidis at this moment. And moreover, Pavlidis plays today, and it's not the best strategy to have 3 forwards playing on the same day. I will not have any option to change after that. You can join, guys, in my league. We are right now 212 members. It's too good. Thank you. So guys, probably this is going to be my final team. Or I would change Winnie to Rice. But it's not guaranteed that Arsenal is going to score from a set piece or just from the corner. So Rice is good for the next match, but also Vinny Jr. is good. I will just stop the streaming, and this will be my final team for that team. When are you wildcard? Probably match day 2 or match day 6. I never recommend to use wildcard on the early stage. Thank you guys for your help, for your comments. Those are appreciated. And again, I want to ask you to subscribe the channel, like this video, and help me to reach the subscribers milestone, which is on the screen right now. And of course, join in my league and let's make little competition between us. If you like, if you effort my, if you appreciate my effort, of course, I will do another deadline streams later when it comes to it about Champions League. Of course, I'm playing Fantasy Premier League also. You can watch it on my channel and rate that stuff. It's a good stuff, I think. So guys, that is going to be my team. I don't think I change anything else at this moment because I think if Winnie starts, so I will start. I will risk that team and will not buy any player, not even Hakan, not Rice or others. No Kane, no Haaland. I know it's a risk a little bit, but it's my team. I decide like this. I can fix everything with wildcard later. Stream or just make the video about my future transfer targets for match day 2, and of course I will waiting for your comments and activity. Thank you guys, see you later. Join in my league and subscribe to the channel. That's all you can do for me. Thank you, good luck, wish you all the best.